Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I hope that you guys are enjoying my videos. I hope that you're learning from them. I am geared up as if it's really cold because it is. I'm in Toronto right now and it's not that cold. I think it's 8 degrees outside, which is pretty balmy compared to what it could be. But I've been living in a tropical country for the last few years, so I'm really not used to the cold. I walk around as if I'm an Eskimo, really. Everyone else is dressed in shorts, and I'm dressed like it's Antarctica. Anyways, in this video I wanted to speak to you guys about how INFJs spend their time thinking. But not just thinking. We don't just think about things because we're obsessive and we're crazy. We think to the point of exhaustion. We are overthinkers. And we think so much that sometimes our brain literally shuts down because we're thinking too much. A lot of times in the past, when I did not have the skills that I have today, the self-care skills and the skills to make sure that I know how to come back to my recharge point or to come back to center, to ground myself, I've built those skills over time, but I did not have them when I was younger, obviously, right? And no one really teaches you this stuff. They don't teach you how to take care of yourself. They teach you sometimes how to, do equations or do arithmetics or maybe even how to cook in home economics kind of thing. But they never really teach you, okay, how am I going to love myself? How am I going to take care of myself, right? And so over time, by reading and learning from others, I've learned how to take care of myself. But I used to be the kind of person who used to spend so much of my time overthinking. I mean, I really still think a lot, but I know how to shut my mind off or to stop overthinking by either going for a walk or meditating or, going to cook something or do something creative so that my mind isn't always occupied with thinking and I can focus on other stuff, right? More important stuff, which is taking care of myself, right? Making sure that I am balanced and grounded. One of the main things that I wanted to convey to you guys in this video is that a lot of INFJs kind of think of their overthinking skill as a positive thing. I'm not necessarily saying that it's a negative thing, but I'm not saying that it's a positive thing either. Maybe we should just keep it as neutral. Because the minute we start thinking that our overthinking is positive, it means that we're going to spend a lot of time overthinking. And one of the main uses of our brain is not overthinking. That's not the reason we have been given such a complex, beautiful brain, such a powerful brain. It's not so that we spend all of our time overthinking. It is so that it can work and solve problems for us. It can be rational, it can be logical, right? When we're overthinking, we're exhausting our brain. We're causing our brain to shut down. I would get migraines all the time, and I knew as soon as I got a migraine that it was because I was overthinking, because I was spending way too much time thinking about shit that I didn't really need to think about, or thinking about the same thing over and over and over again, and going into that loop thinking that INFJs do all the time. Overthinking, but not only overthinking, thinking about the same stupid thing over and over again. For example, recently I have decided that, I'm going to go back to Asia maybe in January, February, something like that. And the main idea or thought that has been in my mind that has been causing me to go crazy, it's been causing me to overthink like a mad woman, is how am I going to pack all my shit up to take back to Asia? How am I going to do that? There's so much stuff, not only electronics that I need to take back because of all the videos that I do and my laptop, not only that, but clothing. I mean, I need clothes. I'm a girl, even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes. And shoes, I need shoes, at least 2 or 3 pairs, at least 4 pairs if I'm being honest. And other random extra stuff, like I need stuff that I need to take with me. Now, of course, as you can tell, just the thought of it or just starting to talk about it making me aggravated. It's making me go crazy again, right? But I'm spending way too much time in the loop thinking of, oh my God, there's not enough space in the bags to take all my stuff. How am I going to take all my stuff? Oh my God, there's not enough space. So I keep on thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. That's a waste of my time. That's a waste of my brain. It's a powerful, beautiful, complex thing. It needs to be used properly. It doesn't need to be used in these overthinking loops. It's a waste of my power. Now, what I need to do, or what I should do, or it would be the best way to do it, is to let go and to let my brain think about a way to solve the problem. Because if I'm overthinking about it, obviously there's a problem there. There is a solution that needs to be found because every problem has a solution in my head. And so What I did was I stopped thinking about it and I meditated over it. And obviously I got a brilliant solution to the problem, not really a problem, that I would just ship some of the stuff over to Asia so I wouldn't have to worry about carrying it in my bags, in my carry-on bags. Brilliant. Easy peasy, so easy. Even if I have extra stuff, I can ship it over. And if I don't, which I probably won't because I'm overthinking things again, then I'll just be able to take them in my carry-on bags because I get 46 kilograms, 23 each. And that's more than enough weight to take all the stuff that I need, right? I'm just giving you this example to tell you guys that overthinking is not necessarily a positive thing. A lot of times in my past, I used to think that it's brilliant. I'm such a brilliant person because I can sit all day long and think about things over and over again. But thinking about things over and over again, that looped fashion that INFJs do, it's actually a waste of our brain power. It doesn't give us any solution. It just kind of gets us stuck in that loop. And we just sit there for hours or days or weeks on end, not actually doing anything about the situation, just sitting there boggling our minds, sitting there baffling ourselves, sitting there just in that mire, in that madness. We need to get ourselves out of it. Not only that, our brain, as I said, is a brilliant thing. And instead of actually using it for its brilliance, which is solving the world's problems or using our gifts to give to the world in some way, we're spending it sitting in a corner in our room thinking about stupid things over and over again. I do this to myself all the time. I think about stupid things. I think to myself, really, is this the best use of your brain? Is this the best use of your time? Is it the best use of your energy and space and money? Really? Is this what you want to do with your time? I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better and better at it because I meditate and I'm able to snap myself back and be like, okay, no, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm not going into that loop thinking right now. I have stuff to do. And so I can pull myself back. But I don't know where you guys are in your stage of development or personal growth, but I recommend this is one of the most important things an INFJ can learn for themselves, is to learn to snap themselves out of this freaking overthinking loop mess and to get them back on track. Because we do not do anything useful with our time here if we spend all of our time overthinking. We're not doing anything useful. We're not giving back to the world. We're not giving back to society. We're not helping people out. We're just spending our time mired in this mess. This hot mess. And so I don't want you guys to do that anymore. I want you guys to snap yourself out of it. Now, of course, as I said, meditations really helped me with that. But one of the things that can help you with that, perhaps, is to kind of go for a walk. As soon as you start noticing that you're going into that loop thinking, stop yourself and go for a walk. As soon as you start walking and you see all these different imageries, maybe that'll snap you out. Or start cooking, or go into some creative something. Go read a book. Go watch something funny. What you need to do is interrupt that cycle, because what we do is that we kind of are very comfortable with that pattern. As soon as we get that horrible negative thought, we're like, okay, cool, now I'm going to go into that loop thinking and I'm going to think about it over and over and over and over and over again, right? So we go into that loop and we're very comfortable with that loop. But what we need to do is we need to interrupt that loop. Instead of going right directly into it, we need to say, no, I'm not going to go into that loop, I'm going to do something else instead. And you need to figure out what that else instead would be for you. It could be, as I said, a walk. It could be you cook something, or maybe you go punch something. You go for a boxing session, or go for a yoga session. There's a billion things to do it to interrupt that cycle of overthinking and of loop thinking, and coming back to center, coming back to grounding, and coming back to your important work, because that's what we're here to do. As much as possible, we should be spending as much of our day in that work, in that important work, rather than in that negative cycle of madness. No one wants to spend time there, okay? I hope this makes sense to you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, let me know. Thank you again for watching. I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.